Sema, hapa ndio home. Tumekuja kutembea. Yeah. Ni wapi? Ni hapa. Ni pale mbele. Okay. My name is Washo Dirango. I am the Affecto president in the diaspora. And it's something I gratefully do. I look for resources, especially from the diaspora Kenyans. And we've been able to do a lot. We've been able to do a lot in terms of education, changing the socio-economic status of our people. We also help people go to school. We also are branching into agriculture. Any initiative that we can give back to the community, and then the community will be able to give back to itself. So that's what Affecto Foundation is, is governed by.
My name is Mary Gadoni Njogu. I'm in Elbagon Secondary. It's in Elbagon, Nakuru County, Molo District. I'm in Form 1 East, and I'm now going to Form 2 East. In primary school, I was educated by a well-wisher. He took me through primary, and I finished my KCP, and I got 384 marks, and I was overall position 4. Sometimes I would go to school without shopping because the one who was paying my school fees was only paying the school fees, not shopping or anything else. She was only paying the school fees, and the others I had to do it for myself. And since my mom she didn't have a job, and since we are many in our family, we are 9 kids, and everybody needed to go to school. Now she could not even afford a lot of shopping. He could just do a few, and then the rest I could just borrow my friends in school. On February 12, when I was in school, the one who was paying my school fees just told me that my mom had been killed, and yes, she told me that my mom had been killed. And that was when I was just about to do my KCP. I had to encourage myself and do the best to show even my siblings that they can still do it. And that is when Affecto came in and just offered me a chance so that I can continue with my education in high school, and they enrolled me into Elbagon Secondary, where I'm now studying, and I'm now going to Form 2. When I go to school, they always offer shopping, they offer school fees checks, and transport. Going to school, they offer transport, but yes, and coming back, if you don't have, they always offer. And also mentorship programs, and they buy us textbooks so that you can improve on our grades.
My name is Godfrey Omondi. I'm studying at St. Augustine Mirogi Boys High School. I'm going to Form 2 next year. After I have done my KCP, my parents were not financially stable, so I had to, through my head teacher, organize for me someone who can help me. So there I met Affecto Foundation. Affecto Foundation has helped me achieve some of my dreams by letting me experience things that I never imagined in my life. Like, for example, come early next week, we'll be going to State House, which it was, for me, it's a surprise. And I'm really thankful for that. And also, in terms of schooling, Affecto Foundation has paid my school fees, and also helped me share experience with other students around me.
I'm Soga origin. I'm 17 years old. I school at Chavakali High School. I come from a family of 5, being taken care of by a single mother. Affecto has been my father, my mother, caring for me. The Affecto Foundation has brought various professionals for mentorship. When I entered Affecto, and now my life has really changed. Affecto has really transformed my life. The mentorship programs, the professions that have been brought, have offered the mentorship to me. It really transformed how I was looking at things in the past, and now it's different.
My name's Edwin Mushai. I am a banker by profession, and I've been with Affecto now going on to 2 years. So we started the journey with Neuro in December 2017. When you come into the Affecto family, then you realize big things that are happening. This country's future really is our youth, and our youth need to be equipped with education to be able to provide a meaningful contribution to the country. And I think education is something which we must all join hands and work extremely hard in making sure that we have an educated youth. This Mr. Nyoro's foundation, I don't even want to call it that, it's a foundation, it is registered, he has followed all the processes. We get reports for the children that we support, we get financial statements for the children we support, highly credible. There are many people like me before who wanted to participate in something like this, but we always run into problems with some of the people who run these associations. Affecto Foundation is properly registered and has been extremely useful in helping me fulfill a personal commitment I have about making a difference for other people. And that's where it starts. It starts with wanting to make a difference. He has the platform that he runs, Affecto Foundation, and therefore it makes it very easy for someone like me who's probably very busy, wants to contribute to a cause that means something to them, but doesn't have the vehicle to do it. And for me, Affecto Foundation does exactly that for me.
My name is Mesha Katan Misiani. Next time I'm going to Form 2. Yeah. I met Affecto when I finished my Class 8 examination. Before meeting them, I was just confused. I didn't know what to do, where to go. Affecto has helped me in various things, e.g. paying school fees, buying some books for me, and also mentorship.
I am Peter Maina. I study at Baricho High School. I'm in Form 2, and I came to know about Affecto when I finished my primary school education. They helped me to go to my secondary school education, and they pay my school fees, they do my shopping, and also they give me transport. They pay for transport fee to school and back. And they have been a help to me because they have helped me and exposed me to the outside world, just to know about many things that are outside there that I can do. And also they have been mentors because we have had a number of workshops. We have learned a lot. We have been exposed to many people from outside countries and from Kenya. And they have been a motivator to us and to our education.
My name is Mrs. Elizabeth Njero. I live and work in Australia with my husband and 3 children who are all teenagers. But obviously Nyumbani ni nyumbani. I am Kenyan, Damu. And I am Affecto since, let's say, the end of 2017. I contacted Mr. Nyoro because I identified with his cause. I had been an ardent follower of Mr. Nyoro on Facebook, which is the model he was using to reach out to people, a long time. And every now and then I would chip in to raise funds for medical appeals that he was running. But when he came up with the idea to run more education-based campaigns, that is when I decided this was going to be my cause, because I'm passionate about education, because I believe if and when you give a child a chance, you will change the trajectory of a community. My family and I agreed that we were going to start off with one girl. We felt challenged that way. And so I contacted Mr. Nyoro and said, can I have a girl to educate? At the same time, independently and locally, I was also interested in pursuing such a channel. And so Affecto really was an answered prayer, because, like I said, education, I am passionate about education. So all along, all I was looking for was a platform where I would be able to grab a child from a situation and give them a chance. So basically, Affecto was an answered prayer.
When I first visited State House, I couldn't believe that it was myself actually being there, because it's the highest place on our land, as I believe. So when I landed there, first my body, I felt so sweaty, especially my hands, because it was such a wonderful feeling, and at the same time I was anxious because I've never been there. It was my first time, and I really, the feeling was awesome. Most of the things I never knew before. So some were like, I've always known to keep friends, but I didn't know that I should keep friends that are valuable, and not just being valuable. Do we have the same thinking, the same objective that we want to achieve in future, which will not be just profitable to us, but also the other people. Like, if what we are thinking is common, that should lift others to next level so that they can succeed.
When I first landed at State House, I was very anxious and curious to know what was likely to happen next, because we were all put in a suspense mood to know what will happen next, because everything that was done there was mainly to make you feel at home, and also to have a warm welcome and to know what is comprised in the State House. From my first day at State House, I did not know that the government is me. I only knew that the government is made up of 3 arms, but I came to know that government is all starts from within, from me.
The first time I stepped in State House, I felt excited, and also I felt that I will be more exposed to leadership and more exposed to life out there, how it feels to be a leader. Because before I wasn't so much confident. So when at Pires we were taught how to be confident, how to keep time, and how to be great leaders in future. And we were also taught that leadership is not about demanding and commanding. It's about the help that you give to other people's life and the impact you put in their life.
What I didn't know that I learned for the first time in State House is how to work in a group. You know, in State House, most of the things that we were doing as kind of a group or a pair. So the moment I got into State House, the activities got me to know that this life is not all about you, sometimes you just have to think about others, and for you to earn a smile, you just have to give one.
The Affecto team, it is so organized such that because they have done their due diligence, were able to identify. All I had said is, I am a mother of teenagers, I would really want to educate a child, a girl child. They were able to match me with a girl child who they were, because they all the interviews had been done. And yes, all I got was a confirmation, we have matched you with a girl and you will be able to meet her. And that is how I became an Affecto mom. So I am an Affecto mom right now of a girl in Karema Girls and another adopted girl in Naivasha Girls. So really I am a mom of two girls. And really Affecto has become my basically my life. I breathe, dream Affecto. I am passionate about education, and that is why I have joined it, not just sitting on the fence, but wanting to be actively involved. And going forward, what I really would want to achieve more is get all my friends and colleagues out there in Australia coming on board. A lot of times, many people do not know that there is such a platform. And personally, I am on a mission to spread word that Affecto is giving us an opportunity, a platform on which you can either independently as an individual or even as a group get a child and get them through high school. So to all my friends out there in Australia, I would really want to urge each and every one of us, if it is on the harder side to do it as an individual, Affecto is giving us a platform where 2 or 3 or 4 people come together and say we are going to pool resources and see a child through school. And because Affecto also gives us a platform where we are able to spread out our commitment, it becomes in a relaxed mode, so it doesn't give pressure on me. It will not give pressure on anyone who comes onto the platform.